What's up, guys? It is Saturday, January 28th. It is 8:02 p.m. This is a late one, but it calls for it because we got some huge signals that are flashing in the charts and things are starting to get spicy yet again. So if you haven't already, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, get updated in real time when we drop these videos because we're sharing very imminent things and you want to make sure that you're getting notified right away when we drop these videos. So hit the like button, hit subscribe, leave a comment. If you want me to cover any specific cryptos in my next market update, I'll do a Sunday weekly update tomorrow. Cover the monthly chart, cover the weekly chart, because we have big time frame candle closes. And if you want me to take a look at a specific coin that I don't usually cover, I'll cover it tomorrow. So shoot a comment in here. Let me know what you want me to cover. I'll check it out. And also, dude, you guys are hilarious in the Discord tonight. Totally crushing it. Going balls deep on these trades because majority of the time, 99% of the time, I mean, we haven't missed a beat yet. The only two trades that are currently flat at the very least, I mean, we've been up on all of our trades. We've hit doubles, we've hit triples, we converted, and, you know, we're doing it on point. Only thing right now is chain is maybe sideways or 5% up. But what we did was a pair-to-pair XLM to chain. And if you look at the XLM to chain chart, it's actually, we're up right now. And that's the thing. We're not looking at the USD value. We're looking at the quantity of coins that we can get when we do a pair-to-pair swap. So you guys are crushing the Discord. Shout out to everybody in there being active. Love the engagement. If you're not already in the Discord, I'll put the link in the bio. Come join the Discord. All right, let's get into it. Let's cover the charts. We're going to start off with Bitcoin, of course, because that's the Big Daddy Bitcoin. We're on the 1 hour chart. What you can see here is we got this 200 moving average coming up here. And let me actually hide this one. We don't need that. Oh, let me bring that back. So what we're seeing is ever since we broke into this bull trend, which we called ahead of time, which was the start of January, it was January 1st. We got above we flipped the EMA ribbon from red to green, got above the 200 moving average, came back down, held it as support. Beautiful. It's what you love to see. And we have not broken this since then. It's almost been 30 days. You can see that to a T here. Like, let's look at it under a microscope. This was the moment, boom, got above it, support. And now EMA ribbon, bounce, higher, right? We have not broken this the 200 moving average, the yellow line here. At this point, we did go into a mini correction, but boom, we just went back up. We didn't panic during that BitLatio fiasco because we didn't break the 786. You know, so we're watching the things that really matter when it comes to the charts. There's no need to panic unless we break key levels. What we did here was we had this low to this high. We came down. We didn't break the 786. There was no panicking over here, right? That's why we're throwing up the fibs. We know the levels to watch. If we break them, we assess the situation and then we take action. The action plan that has been since we're calling, don't make me pull up the highlights video, the proof of receipts, right? I'm not going to do it because I did in the last one, but I mean, come on, man. Like, we know the uptrend is here. We're in a bullish macro uptrend right now. We're turning the corner from the bear market. I showed you the Bitcoin chart on the 10-day. Every single time the 10-day buy now comes in, it is the end of the bear market to a T, right? I'll show it again. Every single time. 10-day buy now, end of the bear market, boom. 10-day buy now, end of the bear market, boom. 10-day buy now, end of the bear market, boom. 10-day buy now. I mean, was it going to tank? I mean, we know that crypto's here to stay. We know that it's being adopted. We know it's a fundamental technology. It's the backbone what's driving this fourth industrial revolution. It would be we're likely going to a global meltdown if Bitcoin were to tank and everything's tanking at that point. Yeah, and I don't see that being the case. I believe we're going into a new renaissance. And this is just the start of it. So there's more to come. I think we're going to have a solid Q1. But now let's go back to the microscope because we know the macro trend. We've been calling it for a month now. And that remains the same until we break certain levels. On that BitLatio fiasco, we didn't break certain levels and we got a 1 hour buy now. Boom. We'd love to see that. We're holding steady. Stay the course, right? And then we came up here and we've been going sideways. Even on this sell down right here, we had said, guys, watch a 786. From this low to this high, we stretch it out. Where do we find support at? We don't care about the wicks, right? We don't care about the wicks. We're looking at the body closes. And on this, where'd we hold to a T on the body close? The 786. No need to panic until we break key levels, and no need to get excited until we break key levels. So right now we're in this middle kind of range. We had said that we're looking at Bitcoin every time since this kind of this run up, we haven't broken the 200 moving average. So to me, I'm like, okay, when's the last time we broke the 200 moving average here and we went to a sustained downtrend? I'm looking at the 1 hour 200 moving average and the 2 hour, because we were comparing that to the 2019 bull run. But I'm watching the 1 hour 200 moving average like a hawk, because if we break that, we'll likely have a mean sell off. Maybe we'll come test a 786 from this low to this high. You stretch it out, you come down. First, let me outline that level for you guys. So if that does happen, you guys know the next level to watch, so you're not panicking. Let's go to the low, to the high, stretch it out. Drew it to a T. Oh man, 21,000. If we break that 200 moving average, the yellow moving average there, which is sitting at 22,600, if we break that, just target 21,000. If we hold there, then you know we're still good for this macro uptrend. If we want immediate short-term upside, yeah, we don't want to break this 1 hour 200 moving average. Right now, we're getting close to, a critical level as far as, and let me hide all this stuff. We'll clean it up and we'll start fresh. We were approaching a critical level. Actually, I was grabbing it from here, and we saw that we had multiple touches on this trend line, and we actually bounced from it, right? Then we actually have this trend coming up here, and let me hide the indicators. So you have this uptrend, this channel, right? So I would say if we're going to head up here, we could likely go on a limb and say the target will be at the top of this upwards channel, probably coinciding with the Fibonacci extension from this. Actually, we'll grab from here, this high down to this level, stretch it out. And yeah, the 2.618 is right there. Like, granted, it maybe takes a little bit of time to come up here, but by the time, it's not too much time, because this is an hour chart. We're talking we could get up there by January 31st and it would match with the channel. Then I'm getting a little cautious if we get up here, because now we're breaching above this point, but there hasn't been any real big pullback yet. And I'm sure there's going to be a flash crash down here soon. I don't think it's ready for it necessarily yet, but I would say at this point, we would have already had 1 up, 2 up, 3 up. I would say people get very excited at this point, and we'd likely see a tank down like that. And you don't want to be on the wrong side of that, but that's what we're expecting, I would say. So that's definitely on the radar. So keep that in mind. I do believe we do have enough for another push up here, but we obviously have to, that's dependent on if we're holding certain levels, like I just stated for you, the certain levels. What we need to see out of Bitcoin here, though, to say, hey, that's looking good as far as we can reach those levels, is we need to take out the 786, which is sitting at 23,550. I want to see us break above there. Ultimately, that's the second level. We have that right there at 786. But if I'm looking at the 6 hour candle bodies right here, body, 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 the body's at it right now. I would like to see a 6 hour candle body close above this level. That would make me feel much more confident that this is going to play out. Then to the downside, we already said 22,600. If we break that, it's getting likelier for us to come down, retest these lows, because obviously you got to look at the market structure. So 22,600, we break that, you can target these lows as the next level of support. We break that 21,000, and then you got to really look at 21,000 to hold, or we could be in a crashing structure now. So that's what we're watching. But the 1 hour chart, 200 moving average, very important for short-term imminent upside. If we need to hold that, which is sitting at, sitting at that, $22,600 level. So definitely need to get above there. Definitely need to hold there if we come down. So keep that in mind. If you see that being the case and nobody has sent a message yet, shoot a message in the Discord, tag everybody, let people know. We're all in this together. Part of the Discord community, VIP members, we got each other's back, right? So if you're seeing this, definitely let people know if nobody has shouted it out yet. So yeah, that's what we're watching. And we have a 1 hour buy now there. We got a 1 hour buy now on this same kind of trend. The bottom of the trend line held as support, ranging up here, 1 hour buy now, a little bit of ranging, we shot. And then right now, same similar scenario, bottom line of the support, 1 hour buy now, ranging up here. Let's see a shoot. Let's see a shoot. All right, so now that we know that, let's go into Bitcoin dominance, because Bitcoin dominance on the 3-day chart, I would love to see get rejected here. We called this to a T back here in June. We have the proof of receipts on that. But what we can see is the same similar kind of action going on. 3-day prepare to sell soon. That's a high time frame. 200 moving average acting as resistance. We've tried for 3, 6, 9 days to get above it. We haven't been able to. And we have a strong wick right now at the top. I'd like to see us start to curl over. If we can get a nice long wick, the body down here, then it's likely we're going to roll over Bitcoin dominance. If Bitcoin USD is going to keep traveling up, but Bitcoin dominance rolls over, that's how we know alt season is we're going to see alts pump hard. That's when you know, hey, Femex, great time to hit some longs in on that. That's how we're going to know, hey, Chain has a good shot to hit that 3x in less than 30 days here. So I'd like to see Bitcoin USD maintain, travel up here, Bitcoin dominance roll over. We have all the stars aligning for that to happen. 3-day sell warning, 200 moving average here acting as resistance. We got this high down to this low right here. We're at the 618 golden ratio. That's a level that can see a rejection point. So we do have a lot of good signs to show that that's going to be the case. Also, we got the 3-day sell warning, the 2-day sell warning, the 1-day sell warning. Yep, 1-day sell warning. And it's likely we're going to see the 1-day sell now flash for Bitcoin dominance probably tomorrow night. Yep, tomorrow night. And let's look at the 12-hour. We probably have the 12-hour sell now. Yep, we already got it back here. So it's looking like that's going to be the case. So that's looking good. As long as Bitcoin USD can maintain going up, stay in this uptrend, Bitcoin dominance tanks, then our altcoins are mooning. Let's go into XRP. So XRP right now, we are on a microscope. So you see kind of me drawing my lines here, a little bit of a wedge curling up here. I put the channel here just in case we shot down, but we are breaking up from here right now. If we're looking at it from a microscope, I want to see from this high down to this low. We want to see the 786 get taken out around 41.5 cents. That's what we want to see for short-term imminent upside, which would then ultimately bring us to this 1618, which is likely the 786 retracement of this entire move high. Oh my God, you love to see it. To low. Right there. So that's the level we need to take out. 42.5 cents, 0.4260. I'd like to see that take place because now we're talking higher prices for XRP. Right now, if I clean this up a bit, 4-hour chart, we are seeing, we got the void line sitting here as solid support. And we're holding the EMA ribbon as support too. That's all good. What we're seeing as well, which I like to see, 4-hour chart, stock RSI, getting ready to cross up. MACD's been curling in here, trying to cross up. Same with the TSI. We love the synchronized cross up. So these momentum indicators, they really do hit it to a T. Let's go to the 6-hour. 6-hour, we're getting close for a cross up there too. You love to see it. Holding this as support. I would say, let's go to 3-hour real quick. XRP loves the 3-hour chart. That's what I found. 3-hour chart. Yeah, we're in for an imminent move here because look at the color of the void lines. See, the void lines is like the Bollinger Bands. It's your upper band, your lower band. But what it does is it does like fractal analysis as well too. Look at the color: red, orange, yellow, green, purple, bluish, red, orange. See? So it's analyzing the fractal. I'm going to blow your mind for a sec to show you that my kind of thesis of how, especially the XRP chart, just is the same pattern repeating. You can go to a minute chart and see it play out. You can go to 5-minute, 10-minute, hour, 2-hour, 4-hour, 6-hour, 12-hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 month. It's just the same pattern repeating over and over again on the smaller time frames that make up the medium time frames that make up the bigger time frames. And I'm going to show you that real quick. And all it is the pattern is the same. Sometimes it's squished. Sometimes it's stretched out. Sometimes it plays out sooner. Sometimes it plays out longer. I'm going to show you that. I take totally different, and this is going to be a long video, but that's okay because it's Saturday and we're getting wavy here. We're showing you the things that your favorite influencer ain't going to show you. That's for sure. So ready? I'm going to go to the bars pattern and look at this, right? Looks nothing like some things in here, right? Ready? I'm going to grab this, right? Now ready? I'm going to put it right here. Dude, it's crazy. Look at this. right? Same pattern playing out. It's just this one was more dragged out. This one was more and dragged out, less volatile. This one was super volatile and squished in. And I'm going to even just grab it from here so you can see it a little better. Look at that. To the T's. To the T's, right? Boom. Just like that. And then you can even stretch it out a little more. Like, look how you can, look how you can, let me grab another one, match it up. So if I was looking at this, right? Similar pattern you have here. Boom, 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 boom. Fall off deep, sideways, last fall off, sideways, last fall off, right? So this pattern right here, it's the same thing as this pattern right here, which is the same thing as this pattern right here, but now because you can see how we're changing the trend. So we're starting the next big pattern, but now at an uptrend. That's why I believe 2023, all your dreams are going to come true. That's for sure. So that was just a little tidbit on how these patterns play out. But let me go back to the actual microscope because I want to make sure we're covering that. But that was a little lesson right there. So yeah, that's what we're watching. 3-hour chart. We're seeing it kick up. I would say XRP 1-hour chart. You want to watch it close. It was getting a little nervous right here because we were getting close. We were starting to break down, then boom. So it does look like we want to watch the 1-hour 200 MA for XRP as well too. We want to get down to the microscope because we're sitting at levels that are going to decide the macro trend here. If we broke down from here, it would have been a deep fall. It could have been 10, 15, 20%. But right now it does look like we're trying to gear up to the upside and take out the levels that we had stated. So that's XRP. Let's go to XLM. XLM was at a critical level and we bounced from it. See, this is all the way back in the middle of January. Support, support, support. Came down, support, support, support. We're bouncing right now. You love to see it. Dude, love to see it. Right there. Boom. Let me hide the indicator so you can see it better. Critical level. Support, 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 support. Dude, same thing though. Like all these charts just repeat themselves. Dude, I love this stuff. It's because when you can really see it, it's like you have a digital money printer. You can print yourself money because when you can understand and recognize these patterns, the sky's the limit of where you can take it, especially in a 24/7 market. Now let's go to showing you some patterns playing out on XLM. So what I'm seeing is XLM, right? Well, first off, let me actually show you this because basically this was more at an angle. So this was more at an angle, whereas this was more kind of sideways a little bit. We tanked down. Maybe this is actually a little premature. Maybe we actually tanked down here and we should have maybe went up a little bit more and then tanked down like that, kind of what we did here. But then ultimately you can see that, or maybe this should have came down. We hit this once, twice, 3 times, then we go. Just like once, twice, 3 times, then we go. So that's what I'm expecting for XLM, especially if Bitcoin's holding its levels, XRP's going, etc. That should be what plays out. If we grab this top to this bottom, we're getting close to the 786, sitting around 9.5 cents. If we take that out, we can hit 10 cents for XLM short term. Probably bigger picture here. We'll probably retest 12 cents. Definitely seems likely. We came down, we retested we broke above well, first of all, we flipped the EMA ribbon from red to green, flipping into bullish structure, came down, retest as support, came up, broke above the 200 moving average, hit it as support, bouncing off the EMA ribbon, and now it looks like we're ready for more upside. If I grab, this is where the move started because we have 1, 2, 3, the power of 3s, right? So it's likely we're going to come up to this level right here around 12 to 11 cents. I'm going to grab this top to this high low, and that's exactly like around 11 cents to 12 cents where the 786 is. So matches up, checks out. And I love to see the 12-hour stock RSI has cooled off already. And we are crossing up as we speak. Boy, it's going to be a good week or a good start to February too. You can feel it. So on the one day, we flip the EMA ribbon to green. If we do come down here, I'd like to see that hold as support. But we're coming up 10.5 cents, 200-day moving average there. That's going to act as some resistance. If we can break through that, then the sky's the limit. Now let's go to Flare, because Flare had some good moves I saw right before doing this video. 4-hour prepare to sell soon, the first one ever for Flare. Let's see, we're breaking above. We're flipping the EMA ribbon from red to green. To me, if we can hold that and keep pressing up forward here, Flare could go on a run. Flare could go on a run. We're seeing for the first time ever the EMA ribbon flip from red to green. And just like I showed you with Bitcoin, how we can get above, how when we get above the EMA ribbon, flip from red to green, and then we're above the 200-day moving average, or a 200 moving average, we come back down, test the support. That's what we like to see. Flare is definitely, a wild card because it's so new being traded, and there's not much price action and stuff like that. It's probably very volatile, not many exchanges you can trade it on. So yeah, that's, I guess, the case. But Flare, it's a wild card. It's hard to kind of predict that one in the sense of there's not much data. It's not on Coinbase, not on Binance, I don't think. So it's harder. Those illiquid markets, coins are harder to kind of predict for sure. They're definitely wild cards. But if the overall trend is up for the whole market, then ultimately you'll see those type of coins go up as well too. All right, so we're going to skip that. Let's go to XYO. XYO is on my radar as far as, I think I did mention it in the Discord that I was buying some spot XYO a couple weeks back. Actually performed pretty well. But you can see we're coiling up like that, little triangle. So you're going to see the next 12 hours here, something happened with XYO, that's for sure. Yeah. And if you want me to make a little guess here, we are seeing TSI cross up, stock RSI. We are seeing the RSI flirt with this 50 line. We are seeing some green right now. I would say if we do pull down on XYO, this low to this high, I mean, it's not too far, 0.00587, but XYO likes to do surprises, that's for sure. Watch that level first. Then if we break that level, then target 0.00542. But if we break to the upside, you want to see it clear from this high down to this low. You want to see XYO clear 0.0088, because if we do that, then a double's in the cards right there. So yeah, you want to see that take place. You could wait till we cleared that level. If you see XYO really start to see some volume come into it and you see a big beanstalk, then one of these are in the play. I wouldn't be surprised for that to happen. So you could wait till XYO actually does a move like that. Check the volume, check the momentum indicator, check the Stargaze signals. Then you can kind of catch it on the breakup. So that's going to be on our radar. Yeah, for sure. I'll add that. I think I already did to add it to the Discord on the radar. Let me do that right now. And if you want to join the Discord, link in the bio. If you want the VIP channels, then you're going to have to get on a pricing plan. Just join the Discord. Let us know you want to get these VIP channels and get situated for 2023, man. On our radar, I'm just going to put XYO here as a reminder. All right. So that's that. Let's go to HBAR. HBAR, we crushed that pair-to-pair trade, man. Crushed it. We sold up here. There's a wick. It's just a wick. We hit the top to a tease and we converted into XLM. So I covered XLM. We'll take a look at the pair-to-pair chart for this, but I do want to get in on some HBAR. What I did was I just converted some HBAR into XCN. So we'll have to track that as well too. But HBAR, just put a sell now on the 1 day. But as long as we don't break structure, then that's all right. If we're still going up here and we haven't broken structure, don't just sell because it says sell now. Pull up the chart, make sure we haven't broken structure. Because on the 1 day it said sell now, but the 2 day hasn't. 2 day sell is a sell warning, and it looks like we want to cross up for more. HBAR wants more. 3 day, not even a sell warning yet. So I think HBAR is just getting started. It's just cooling off. And I definitely do not want to miss catching that ride up to around 16 cents, 18 cents, at the bare minimum 12 cents. But yeah, HBAR is going to crush it. It's definitely, they're a great coin, great project. If I'm looking at this 12-hour chart, I'd want to wait till we see a 12-hour stock RSI cross up, TSI MACD cross up on HBAR. Let's check the lower time frame signals now, because maybe a 4-hour, 3-hour buy now has flashed for it, maybe, or prepare to buy soon. Maybe we wait for that. I'd say we already seen one. I would say the 4-hour EMA ribbon as our support. If we break this, we're going to come down the 200 moving average, which is like a pretty big drop, 30%. That's why I don't want to just buy in now until we get some confirmations. Let's check the 3-hour chart. We are seeing a little bit of a cross up here. We are seeing a lot of MACD selling, but barely any right here. Does look like HBAR is going to continue. 3-hour buy now came in, 2-hour, 1 hour. That's very likely. We are seeing on the 1 hour cross up too. 1 hour, the 1 hour chart's the chart to look at, but make sure you're zooming out, because you can be on the 1 hour chart and be zoomed all the way in and not even know what happened back here. Zoom all the way out so you can get the overall big picture look at the same time as looking at the small time frames. What we saw is we sold up here, and then we had a buy now here, buy now here. We want to see HBAR come up and take out this high down to this low, stretch it out 0.076 to see those numbers, what I just mentioned earlier, come to play. So that's what we're watching. 4-hour EMA ribbon, very key, sitting right down here around 6.5 cents, right with where the 1 hour 200 moving average is. Very important. Keep that on your radar. All right, now I'm going to go into ALGO, Avalanche, Quant, Chain, Songbird, and then I'm going to stop the video and we're going to do a part 2. I'm going to release it tonight, and that video is going to be for pair-to-pair signals, the pair-to-pair trades. And I'll look at a dozen charts. We'll get an eye on things. We'll see what could be some top performers here going into February. But I'm only going to drop that part 2 video, the pair-to-pair signals, for our VIP premium subscribers in the Discord. So, as much as, the part 1 of this video right now, jam-packed, full of value. This is the type of value we provide on one-on-one sessions, to be honest. So I want to make sure that our VIP premium members are getting their exclusivity of those pair-to-pair signals. There are VIP members, the ones that are paying for the extra channels, that are sending the automated alerts for the pair-to-pair signals. Let me pull it up so you guys can see the visuals. We got all these signals for stocks and other signals, total market cap, altcoin market cap, Bitcoin, DOT, all these, gold, silver, individual stocks, oil, US dollar, bond yields. Don't make me pull up the highlight video. We called the dollar top to a T. Crypto signals. So we have all these individual crypto signals, but our VIP premium members have access to the pair-to-pair signals, where, say I go into Songbird right now, we see Songbird to Gala, prepare to buy soon. So, you guys that are watching this right now on YouTube for free, you guys, or maybe in the Discord, you guys can't see these signals. So it might be kind of odd, that video with the pair-to-pairs, but if you do understand it, but you're not in the VIP, come join VIP, say what up, get plugged up with us and get access to these pair-to-pair signal trades, as well as, the one-on-ones, really ironing it out, making sure you're understanding the pair-to-pairs, and then get access to exclusive videos like the pair-to-pair part 2 video of this video that I'm about to drop tonight. So just wanted to let you guys know that. The link will be in the bio. Come join the Discord if you're interested. Say what up. Be like, yo, I want the premium. Give me that white glove service, and we'll get you hooked up with that white glove service. So let's go into ALGO. We'll run through it real quick. ALGO looks very fresh. It looks good. 1-day chart. We saw TSI mean vertical movement here. Stock R size cooled off, did a W. It's crossing up again. TSI didn't cross. Nope, didn't cross. But now it's curling back up again. We are seeing great support on the market structure ribbon and the EMA ribbon. We definitely have more upside here. We're talking 33 cents for ALGO, where the 200 moving average is, 200-day moving average, which is where we got rejected back here. So I'd keep 33 cents on the radar. That's definitely a level we need to get above to flip into bullish market structure for ALGO. And that's sitting right at where these lows were set back here. So if we flip that, hold that support, we could see more upside for that 2-day chart. We're seeing a breakup. We have more room to go. We could probably even see 50 cents out of ALGO, to be honest, if it keeps some momentum like this. 3-day chart, no sell warning. 2-day, no sell warning. 1-day does. To me, that shows that we're going to start seeing some more for ALGO. We're going to have to check the pair-to-pairs on that for sure, 100%. Let's go to Avalanche. I like Avalanche. That Amazon partnership was huge. Actually caught a huge Femex long on that, right at like $12, rode that up. But 3-day sell warning though. So we are kind of, getting a little up there for Avalanche. Let me go to Binance, get the whole picture here. When I look at the Binance chart and I really zoom out, like 1 week chart for Avalanche, we got the 1 week buy now perfectly spot on always, just like selling the top up here. That was a little kind of off the cuff. Let's go to the 2-week chart. 2-week chart, right? Okay. 2-week buy now incoming for Avalanche tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Count on it, because this closes in 22 hours, 24 minutes. Sell now, nailed it right before we sold off a cliff. I mean, if you held Avalanche through this whole bear market, you wouldn't have if you were in Stargate. When it said to sell now, I mean, till this bear market bottom, you were down 85%, man. I hate to see it. So if you want access to these signals to make sure that the next time we pop up a ton, which we're still gearing up to do, you want to make sure you sell out this time, secure those profits, buy back in 80% discount, then get plugged up with the signals. We'll take care of you with that. But we do have a 2-week prepare to buy soon here that flashed around August. We still haven't seen the buy now yet. So circa what? It's January. Let me see. This came like August 29th. So we're talking 5 months later, and we're now about to flash the buy now signal. That's why you want to wait. When you see the prepare to buy sometimes, or the prepare to sell soon, sometimes they hit it. Like the prepare to sell soon nailed the top here at 150. But definitely you want to wait for the buy now, sell now to get confirmation that the momentum has shifted directions. If you want to sell as close to the top, like even though the prepare to sell soon came in here, sell now came down here. If you wanted to hit it closer to the top, you got to go down on the time frame a little bit. Like the one week sell now right here hit it at $90. Let's go to the 12-day. 12-day hit a little better. 10-day probably nailed it. Nailed it right here. All the sell warnings. Yeah, $90 still as well too. Let's go. Did I go to the weekly yet? No, it didn't. 12-day. Yeah, so it hit it pretty good, but 12-day buy now is flashing right now. So if we're looking to the past and we say, hey, the 12-day sell now nailed it, well, why wouldn't the 12-day buy now nail it? The same kind of parameters are set. It's just inverse. Cross up, MACD rising, RSI pressing up, getting close to this 50 line. If I go to the 2-week, this is actually originally what I wanted to show you. Dude, 3-week prepare to buy soon. You know what's crazy? We didn't even get a 3-week sell now. The parameters weren't met for the 3-week sell now to come in. We only saw a 3-week prepare to sell. We didn't even get a sell now signal. So, but what we're seeing right now is a 3-week prepare to buy soon. And we are in 14 days, we keep this momentum, we will see a buy now on the 3-week, which is a massive signal. And if I'm kind of showing you based off of the patterns and all this stuff that I was showing you at the beginning, let me go to a 10-day and show you the same pattern that's playing out on Avalanche, right? I'm going to take this, right? You have your run up. So just like this had a run up, right? I remember seeing this. So I'm going to actually just show you based off and draw it. You have your run up like that. Your run up like that. You have your trend line like this. That breaks. Trend line like this. That breaks. Now let me go to a lower time frame so you can see the action that happened over here. You have, see how it's the same thing, just way elongated. So then you have your sell-off. Boom, your first fall kind of goes sideways. Second. Boom, your first fall sideways. Second. I would even classify this sideways as this whole sideways right here. And then we go down for one more. We pop up. Down for one more. Pop up. Down one more time. We are just down, pop, down one more time. And then it's the start of our next bull run. Down one more time. Start of our next bull run. It's more of like a chug up here. Like we're just chugging along the diagonal. And this is what I believe we're going to see as well too. It's just going to be out of nowhere. And I already think it's going to come from regulation announcement. That's positive. And we will see in 1 day or 1 week or whatever it may be, huge movement. We'll see like doubles in a day. And that's when everybody's going to say, whoa, the bull market's actually back on. But we were saying it back here. So what we'll see is we'll probably just chug along up here, diagonal channel, until all of a sudden there's going to be a narrative to back why crypto has just boomed and made it back to all-time highs. So boom, like that. We're probably just going to chug up here, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're going to see that. And it's like, we never even left this area. That's definitely on the cards. Look how long we have until 2023 is over. We have all this price action that can happen. So that's what I believe is going to be the case. But Avalanche looks good. Amazon partnership, that's huge. Amazon has some big news about diving into Web3 coming out April, they said. So I'm in that March, April timeframe. A lot of things lining up for then. Quant right now holding steady, have prepared to sell soon here. I would say this. I'm not even going to cover Quant because the 1 day Stargate signals on this has hit it to the T's for years now. Just go on the 1 day for Quant. If you have the software and the screener, if you don't, hit me up and get access to the screener. You can see that buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, right? We're waiting for the sell now. So just watch the 1 day for Quant for sure. And I don't think we're going to get the sell now here because we're riding this up beautifully right now. If we do break this, I would sell probably because every single time that Quant does break the trend line at the same time as flashing the sell now, we do go into a downtrend. I would say watch this for Quant. We have the screener. If you're a VIP member and you bought access to the screener, but you don't have it set up yet, hit me on the DM. We'll get you set up. XCN. So XCN is what I'm watching. This high right here, down to this low, to the 786 we're having trouble with. But as soon as we break up above the 786, I think it's just going to go boom. We're just like we saw a harsh one hour sell off. I think we'll see a boom like that. That level, keep on your radar. It is 0.01206. We need to get above there. And then I would even go on a limb to say getting above 0.01225 or 0.0125 is like, that's when it's set in stone. So we need to see that happen. We need to get above there because then it's like, all right, 50% candle 1 day, or that's 25%, but we'll likely get up to here at the very least. At the very least, it's going to be a 50%. The 12 hour, if we're looking at the 12 hour 200 moving average here, it's sitting all the way up here. So if I grab it from where we're at now to here, we're talking about 2.5 right there. And then if I go to the daily, look at where that's sitting, all the way up here. So if I grab it from where it's at up to here, we're talking 350%. Huge. And just how fast we fell down, I believe that's how fast we could just go up. So we fell down a ton, went sideways, and I think we could go up a ton as well too. Like that could happen in a matter of 2 weeks. We could see a 4X, but we need to take out that level on the radar. Definitely on the radar. 3-day chart. Oh, one thing I want to show is the high time frames. 10-day chart. Actually, let me go to the more price action here. I'm on the KuCoin one. Chain was originally at like 18 cents back in May of last year. It's sitting at 0.011. So we're talking about, you know, it's crazy. I literally saw this play out. Actually, no, I was trading Chain at that time, 94% down. But dude, I literally saw Chain at this time. And imagine if you bought or had an order down here just in case and bought, you immediately had made 40 times your money overnight. And when I saw it, I was like, dude, that was such a come up. That was crazy. It was unreal seeing that the next morning. Literally in 1 hour, you saw wick all the way down. Somebody got filled and they made 40 times their money in a matter of a day. Unreal, that's for sure. But going to the 2-week chart, what we're seeing right now is, I mean, this is 14 days of trading right here. Well, we saw like a huge, massive, you know, it was a terrible, 14, 28, 30, 42 days here, just red. Then we've had the past 28 days of just staying stagnant. And then we got a sell off on this wick, but it got bought up quick. And if I actually go back to the Coinbase one, you'll see a lot of volume coming in here. So ton of volume, but we didn't move much. I mean, there's more volume on this candle, this 2-week candle right now that closes in 22 hours. There was more volume here than there ever was even during this sell-off. So to me, we got some smart, knowledgeable people buying this bottom here, and then it's going to rip up. And then you're going to see people, oh, let's buy Chain all the way up here. And that's probably when we're going to be letting go of it. You can see a ton of buying volume and activity around this sideways movement, right? There was we saw a kick up and selling right here, but it really ended right here. We're seeing it change hands, a lot of buying. And what we just saw and why I got so hyped tonight is a huge green out of nowhere. And then I looked at coinmarketcap.com and I saw a huge uptick in volume. Let me pull that up. So we saw 90% uptick in volume. And that's usually in the past when I've seen that, I'm like, usually chain has just gone off and we're seeing it rise the volume. Let me go to the 3 month. Yeah, look at that. And the connections that I found on chain and then the low key under the radar gem coin that I found along with that with Zide, shout out to Zide in the one-on-one. We did a live deep dive together because I'm teaching Zide how to do a deep dive and find undercover connections, everything like that in our one-on-ones. And we're diving into chain. And from that, we found a huge under the cover radar coin that could potentially 500x. So what we're doing right now is we did a XRP to HBAR pair to pair. We made 50% 5 days. We took that HBAR, we shoved it into XLM at the top. So HBAR fell, XLM started to go. We're up 20-25% in that 5 days. Then we just took XLM, we converted it into chain, getting ready for a huge pump. Then when we see that happen, that's going to be a successful triple hopscotch. Then from those profits, we're going to hit a quadruple play, unheard of, by going from chain into this under the radar gem that I spotted. And I shared that in our private channels for our VIP premiums, getting that white glove service. And if that plays out and we play that to the T's, I'm buying a flight somewhere. I'm going to visit John Bear the System in Japan with the Star Boys. That's for sure. Because that would just be unheard of. It's been a crazy January. Crushed it. Members been crushing it. I'm excited for February and Q1. And we're going to be on top of it. So that's chain right there. Let's just look at Songbird and we'll end it off here. Songbird right now, I would say I'm on the Bitstamp chart. This low to this high, short term, we want to see 0.01044 hold. This is actually a level of support right here. And that sell now came in right at the top. These 4 hour buy nows have been nailing the bottoms of these moves. And this is what I like to see too, because when you go through the different time frames, you start reading the charts with the Stargate signals a little more, you get to understand the movement and using them for fractal pattern analysis. It's the power of threes. Buy now came in here, 1, down again, another buy now, 2, 1 more, 3, buy now. Usually on the third, you see the change of the trend. And I think we're going to come back up here, hit another double on Songbird, and then we'll likely go back into XRP because I definitely want to hit and be deep into XRP before any potential SEC resolution on the case and clarity for the market, because XRP will shoot hard. So that's what we're going to play. That's how we're going to play it. And we're watching that deep. And yeah, the levels to watch, man. The 1 hour chart, I would say for Songbird is crucial. We want to stay above that 200 moving average. Keep that on your radar. Keep that on your charts. If you need to get your chart set up the way that you see mine set up, I got you. Just hit me in the DM. We'll book a one-on-one. We'll get you situated. So that's it for this video, guys. That's a deep analysis market update. We covered a whole lot of shit. If you like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video, leave a comment. I will cover whatever coin you want me to cover tomorrow on my video. For a Sunday market update, we'll look at the weekly candles, the monthly candles, but I'm going to be dropping a part 2 tonight for our VIP premium members in the Discord. So if you're not already in the Discord, come join the Discord. I'll put the link in the bio. But if you want to get on a VIP plan, get that white glove service, get access to all these channels that we're sharing these things, then let me know. Hit us in the Discord, say, hey, I'm trying to get that white glove service, and we'll get you taken care of. So subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow.